Welcome to my channel. This is Tarot Chick. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading. You may resonate with more than one pile. Timestamps will be in the description box down below. Feel free to leave suggestions for readings in the comments. And if I do resonate for you as a reader, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on your way out. With all of that being said, let's get into it. Hey Pal One, welcome to your reading. So we're going to take a look and see what you can expect in career and finance, and then figure out what your best move is, and then get some advice. I am getting that for you guys. I'm getting an energy of someone being bored or dissatisfied or kind of feeling like they kind of hit a plateau. So we're going to take a look and see if we can get any other information about your current situation. And then move on from there. Let me take a look, because I'm getting a message, but I can't make out what it is. Something about digestive. I don't know. I kind of get an energy of you guys' stomach, feeling like your stomach, I feel like, can kind of set the tone for your entire mood, okay? And I feel like for some reason or another, when you guys have to go to work, it's this energy of either like sitting in the car because you don't want to go into work. You're just kind of feeling like the pit in your stomach kind of start to turn. That's the type of vibe I'm getting. For some of you guys, something around your job stinks, or you just think your job stinks. Yeah, mice, the stars. So this is the thing. I feel like this job has left you with this empty feeling. Like you feel like you want more of these stars out here. You don't feel like you're living up to your full potential. With this mice, you guys might feel like this job's getting like the best years of your life, or you're giving them something and you're not really getting back from them what you truly want, is the type of a vibe I'm getting here. Yeah. Let me see if I can get something more. I feel like you guys are getting ready to turn your back on whatever this is. You feel like you're kind of being taken advantage of in some degree, is what it's giving here to me. Well, I do feel like there's someone there, like an ally that you feel is nice, that you can kind of talk to and things. I do feel like there's like a group of people where you're just like, you're not interested because there's something maybe gossipy, there's something cliquish about this particular job. You do feel like there's something coming in from this job that is unsettling, maybe some changes and things like that. Yeah, something looming that hasn't quite taken place. And I feel like you guys are taking notes of all this stuff and you're just like, I don't know if I should stay here. Something's giving like, for some of you guys, you might feel like the company is getting ready to collapse, or take like a turn for the worst and things like that. You feel like there's some shady sneaking deals behind the scenes, and it's just like you're kind of trying to get your ducks in a row because you feel like it's time for you to kind of like break loose, is the type of vibe it's getting here. For some of you guys, there's also like some sort of like romantic vibe brewing with someone there. I do feel like for some of you guys, that's part of the reason you might still go, but I don't feel like that's enough to keep you here, type of a vibe here. The numbers 23, 8, 6, 26, and 28 could be significant here. There could be problems with your car right now, or you just feel like if that's not going to resonate for everyone, because I'm getting like steering loss. Like for some of you guys, you're just not sure what direction to go is the vibe. So I want to see what you guys can expect next, and then we're going to take a look and see what you should do to put yourself in the best position. Spirit time. What can pile one expect next with their current position, Spirit? Let him know. Okay. Secret. Yeah, make your move. Oh, there is secret dealings. Okay, there is. So if you guys are suspecting that some changes are happening, you're absolutely right. And you're not going to be made privy to it, okay? You're also going to continue to be undervalued currently how you're feeling right now. And then also you're not going to be happy. So this is just confirming everything that I was picking up. So it's more of the same. And these secret dealings are absolutely happening. Okay, there's some sort of meetings happening behind the scene with these changes that you guys are suspecting. So that's going to continue. You're also going to continue to be dissatisfied. You're also going to continue to feel like you're being left out of the loop. You're going to feel disoriented is also what I'm getting here. You're not going to know which way to go. So this is going to be more of the same. So I want to take a look and see what advice we can get for you guys, because I don't feel like anything's changing at this job anytime soon. Okay, let's take a look and see, Spirit, what advice do we have for pile 3? What direction should they go in? Here, let's take a look and see. I'm also going to pull some tarot, guys, if we need to clarify this. This is too many. I feel like you guys, you have a pretty good handle of the read of this situation yourself, okay? And I do feel like you have all the tools to get yourself in a better position. Some of you guys really need to go over your budget with a fine-tooth comb and kind of set goals based off of that, because I feel like that's going to motivate you for some reason. But we have do the work and then windfall of abundance. I really like this. Okay, so it's kind of what I was just speaking to before I looked at the cards. So it says it's not enough to dream or pray. You also got to take positive action steps that you're being divinely guided to take. Consistently work on your priorities. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. So yeah, I feel like if you guys go back to the drawing board, you look at your budget, you say, hey, I'm here, but I really want to be here. Can I get here staying at this job? You're going to figure out quickly, I don't think you can. Because I feel like you guys are in a very dreamy energy. You want more. There's a desire there for you guys to be in a better place, and I don't think you're going to achieve it where you're at. And then it also says windfall of abundance. An increase of abundance is arriving in many different forms. Some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charity work. So I do feel like this is all happening because it's time for a shift for you in your career, Pot 1, if I'm being honest with you. I just feel like you guys are tired of wanting more and not getting it. So I do feel like for some of you guys, you're going to start to explore other options. I'm just getting that intuitively. I'm not seeing that in the cards, but I can just feel it. I feel like you're tired. You're tired of being tired. Let's take a look and see what other advice we can get, Spirit. For some of you guys, something about finance might pique your interest. You might want to get into finance. I don't know. Something about the spirit of finance keeps coming out. What advice do we have for pile 1, Spirit? Some of you guys might have recently had a dream about losing your teeth, one of your teeth or something. Okay, surrender and trust, summon the rain. So again, I'm getting that you guys need to trust that you're being led in a different direction, and you need to take action toward it. I'm getting an energy with this summon the rain. You guys need to take steps to get to where you want to be and then come back to center. Yeah, I do feel like you guys are kind of like lost and scattered, so I feel like some grounding would really help. Some of you guys might not like to take baths, but I do feel like a spiritual bath would benefit you. Or like go out in the rain, like a form of grounding, or walk around barefoot, or like take a spiritual shower. Spirit, tell me about what advice do we have for pile 1? I feel like if you guys get out of here, you're going to find that you're able to make better money, access your gifts. Yeah, I feel like you guys aren't living up to your full potential. Explore your treasure chest and accept who you truly are. Be a beacon, be an inspiration, light, and way for others. I feel like for some of you guys, if you guys leave this job, it's going to start a domino effect, and other people are going to want to leave too. I feel like while I'm getting an energy of be selective who you tell you're going to be leaving the job to. I feel like you guys know who to talk to about this. It's going to get around and people are going to start to be inspired and kind of take your lead. I would just not tell anyone until you have a new job or something new in the bag. Spirit, tell me about What can pile 3 do to put themselves in the best position? Properly planning. Don't make a foolish decision. Don't leave this job until you're actually prepared. Okay? Yeah, don't be foolish, pile 1. Don't just try to get out here and quit. I don't feel like you guys would do that. I feel like you're more smart, because I feel like this is a place that you're very familiar with. You've been locked in for years, and like you've made it work. And so I don't feel like a rash decision for some reason or another. I don't feel that. I feel like you're going to continue to make it work until you have something better. But you're being called to properly plan. Like, really take this time to get into a position, get into a job that you truly like, that truly makes you happy, something that allows you to use your creative gifts. Because I feel like that's what's starving you right now, is you guys are at a mundane job that doesn't really tap into anything that you're interested in, and it's really draining you. It's draining the life out of you. Spirit, let's take a look and see. Something about Comcast to be significant here. What action can pile 1 take to put themselves in the best position? Something about low on stock. Yeah, some of you guys might feel like you're depleted, or this business might have some sort of low stock. That could be also significant. Yeah. This job is a burden. You're miserable at this place, is what it's given here to me. You might just feel drained. Some of you guys might need to be alone for extended amount of times to deal with this place. Okay. So, wow. Yeah, you guys might feel like you are in some sort of vicious cycle in your career, and you keep going back to similar places, kind of like you guys, like people go back to the same type of people over and over again. Like, they might have a different boyfriend, but the boyfriend acts like the previous boyfriend. And that's the type of vibe I'm getting here. It's like you guys are caught in some sort of vicious cycle. And so that's why you're being called to carefully plan your next move, because I feel like if you guys aren't careful, you can find yourself right back here with the next job. You have to break away. I do feel like you guys are being called to do something completely different from what you have been doing as far as like your career. Some of you guys might need to go back to work with this Queen of Swords out here, and this 5 of Swords, to kind of like get on top or get better or get some sort of certification. You guys are locked in some sort of institution or career path, and it's kind of like you have to make a decision to break away from it, is what it's given here to me. You have to want more. Yeah, you guys are going to have to step away from the career field that you guys have typically gone to, is what it's giving. So, I'm going to get you one more piece of advice. I'm going to close out the reading. Something about low on stock. Maybe you guys are feeling like you're what you have and you've got from this job is low on stock. Spirit, tell me about. What advice do we have? Something about something stinks. Maybe this could be your attitude towards your job. You just feel like you're not in a good mood. I feel like you guys are very drained here, if I'm being honest. You feel like, I'm getting like, you want vengeance. You feel like you've been done wrong somehow in your career. Oh my God, calm the F down. Wow. And it says beautiful things happen when you distance yourself from negative things. So let's take a look and see. 99% of your problems would be better handled if you simply calm the F down before doing anything. Try it. Are you butthurt about something? Calm down. Are you afraid? Calm down. Is the house on fire? Okay, well, get out of there, call 911 and calm down. So this is the thing. This goes back to the advice I've been giving you guys. Properly plan. Don't make any rash decisions. I don't feel like you guys will. But when it comes to rash decisions for you, pile 1 in particular, this means not going back into the same field, because I feel like this field that you've been in forever has been very unfulfilling. So you need to kind of like plan leveling up your certifications and things like that, and then getting back into a new field. But it says, what's the first thing you thought of when you read negative crap? Write that down, take some space from it for a week, and then notice what happens in your life. You'll probably really like the results. I do feel like once you guys break away from this job, it's going to be like you can take a deep breath, like you're free or something. Oh, this flipped over to stop stressing over crappy people. This is The same for jobs. The vast majority of time spent in strife and stress is simply because we're stressing over crappy people or a crappy job. If you catch yourself thinking about a crappy person, take a moment and think about an awesome AF human or job in this case. If you're going to spend time crawling up other people's butts, it might as well be someone awesome. So yeah, I am getting that. If there's clicks there, you're not about it. You're just, this whole environment's trash. I'm getting the sitting in the car type vibe before you go into this job, and it's time to break away, pile one. You know it. So this is your confirmation. If it resonated, be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more readings. Feel free to leave suggestions for readings down below. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye. Hey Pal 2, welcome to your reading. So we're going to take a look and see what you guys can expect next in your career and what actions you should take to put yourself in the best position. We'll also see if we can get some advice for you. I am getting that there's nerves around this. So either you guys are starting a new position or you guys have been promoted, or I don't know, maybe you're going out for something new. I don't know, for some of you guys, you could have recently gone to a job interview. You're not sure whether or not you should take it, things like that. I'm getting an energy of newness, also nervousness. So yeah, let's take a look and see if we can get more information about the current situation, and then we'll see what you guys can expect next. Spirit, let's take a look and see. Some of you guys might need to, I don't know, it's giving, the nervousness is so much that you might want to do some sort of like calming type of a vibe. Chamomile tea. For some of you guys, I'm getting gummy energy, taking a drink or a shot before work. I have seen that happen before, believe it or not, in certain places. Yeah, really high profile places, believe it or not. Here, let's take a look and see. I'm not judging. You do what you got to do, because I can feel the stress coming off of you. Okay. Yeah, you guys have been presented with an opportunity is what it's giving here. I do see that you guys feel like you hold yourself in a very high regard, and I feel like you guys don't want to disappoint. It's like you're getting up, getting out, and getting something out here in life. There's some sort of opportunity that's unlocking for you guys, and it's some sort of change, and you guys feel uneasy about it. So this is confirmation about what I was getting earlier in channeling your object. There's a new door opening here with this key. It's a new opportunity. I feel like this can really open the door for you guys. I feel like it's more than just this opportunity you've been presented with, because I feel like there's more opportunities within this company or this business or whatever this is that you guys recently started. I do feel like you guys are nervous about the change, but I do feel like this is something that you should do intuitively. I don't feel anything negative about this. I just feel like your nerves, to be honest with you. So I want to take a look and see what you guys can expect next with this opportunity, because I feel like that's why you're here, and I'm getting confirmation. You guys need to take some time to relax before you go into this position or this job, or start whatever new this is. Some of you guys feel like you're rolling the dice. It's like this is a gamble, like you're taking some sort of huge risk. Okay, so if you guys are getting ready to get promoted and go into a new position or start this job, you guys need to take some sort of time out to relax. Take some sort of vacation if you can. Do whatever it is that you can do to kind of like be still and ground yourself. Spirit, what can pile 2 expect next? In a career. Yeah, the keys. How many times are you gonna get the keys? Pile 2, okay? You guys have some sort of new position you're getting ready to go into, and you know, for a lot of you guys, I'm getting like promotion type vibes. You're getting ready to have to overexert yourself, not overexert yourself, but really exert yourself, and you're gonna have to make sure you rest up before this. For some of you guys, I'm getting, it's very important for you to have work-life balance, but you guys are getting ready to go into some sort of new opportunity, and I'm feeling good about this opportunity, whatever this is. Okay, you got the keys about to, okay, y'all got that sauce right now. I feel like this is a really good energy for you guys. This is really, really good energy. I feel like you guys, you're in a season of blessings. Okay, I feel like you guys are going to be celebrating soon about this, or there's like some sort of company parties or something you guys are going to be attending, and you're going to be like feeling the vibe. Like, I don't feel anything negative from this, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, Spirit, let's take a look and see what else we can find out. What can pile 1 expect next in career? You guys might need to counter offer, some sort of offer for the pay. Okay, look, and then we have the 6 Pentacles coming out of here. Yeah, You guys don't make a rash decision. Don't just accept the offer. Kind of tussle back and forth with it. Take your time with it. Even if you guys are ready to start getting checks or something, take your time with it, because I feel like it's going to be worth the squeeze. Okay? Yeah. Let's take a look and see what else can go on. Let's move on from that, because I feel like it's not going to give me anything more. What can pile 1 do to put themselves in the best position with this current career path that they're on? Some of you guys are looking at some bills you need to get paid. I feel like don't worry about that. It's easier said than done, but I feel like you guys are going to be fine with this position, with this new opportunity. It says words of abundance, partnership, and God is your source. So let's take a look at this. I'm glad that this came out right when I said that, because I was channeling that. Thank you, Spirit. Anyway, so it says words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerful, positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that's what you attract for yourself and others. And then it says partnership. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships in your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. I really love this. So you guys are going to have somebody, either this is like the trainer or somebody there that's going to guide you at this job. So just know that you have that support there. And then God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite support. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. And God, there's no lack or limitation. Rather, there's plenty of abundance for all to share. So again, I'm getting that you guys are going to be taken care of. I know some of you guys are looking at some bills that you need to get paid, and you're kind of concerned. I feel like you're going to be fine. Don't worry about it. I know that you guys might want to get some sort of check to start paying for this stuff, but slow down. Don't rush. Negotiate your pay, okay? Because I feel like you're going to get a little bit more out of it. Let's take a look and see. What else can we find out in regards to how pile 2 can put themselves in the best position possible in regards to their career, Spirit? Don't worry, I'm going to pull some tarot too. How can pile 2 put themselves in the best position in regards to career? Something about pants. There's something significant about slacks or pants. Surrender and trust. I feel like you guys are going to be fine. The nerves are just nervousness. It's not telling you anything to be fearful of. I just feel like also it's like intuitively it's like nervousness of joy or the unknown. Okay, for some of you guys, you need to do this for your family, or your family's going to be proud of you. So this is something that can kind of like take the nerves off of you guys kind of remembering what you're doing this for. Okay, also for some of you guys, you don't realize it, but there's a job you're getting into that many other people and your family have gotten into. Some of you don't know about that quite yet. You're going to find out though. Okay, that's why you were drawn to this job, because it's some sort of like a thing that's been in your bloodline for a while, and I feel like for some of you guys, you just don't know that. Okay, let's take a look and see what other advice we can get. Let's take a look and see, Spirit, tell me about. Drink more water. Okay, yeah, you guys need to drink more water. I don't know why that's coming out. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, creative solutions. I like this. Okay, so it says, think outside the box, view things from a higher perspective. I do feel like that would be very helpful for you, because you guys are kind of too much honed in on yourself and this position, and I feel like there's something bigger at play here. Okay, it's something about your life purpose is starting to come in and get confirmation. There's something about your life purpose. There's something more that don't be bigger than the program, pal, too, because there's something more significant happening. I feel like you're going to find out later in regards to that, what that is. But there's something more at play here than you guys just getting a job. It's something bigger, okay? But it says soul healing, align with your essence, see your true colors. I feel like this is some sort of alignment with some sort of career path, family lineage, things like that. Pool of Christ light, open your heart, spread unconditional love, listen to your heart, awaken psychic abilities, tune into infinite, open abundance, believe you deserve, accept plenty and prosperity. Yes. So again, negotiate that pay. And then for some reason or another, I'm getting some sort of like spiritual, this is like you guys are on some sort of like spiritual path, type of like self-actualization journey. This is something more than what's being presented, okay? I'm getting like ties to your family somehow. There's some sort of gift that's been within your family that you're getting ready to be able to kind of like act out. It's like part of your life purpose or some sort of fulfillment, okay? I'll do a separate reading about that, but you guys, you're on the right path, pal, too. Don't run away from this, because I feel like there's nervousness around here and your guys are getting a little bit scared. There's no need to be scared. You're exactly where you need to be. Trust on that, okay? Let's do some tarot. Spirit, tell me about what advice or what can we find out about how can pile 2 best maximize the situation with career. Okay. Some of you guys, this is like a leadership role and you don't need to be scared about it. Yeah, 7 of Swords. This is the thing. Be honest, be truthful, be clear, be collected, be calm. You don't have to go in there and be shady, okay? I feel like you guys can really be your true self and really live in your purpose here. No glitz, no glam, no fake it till you make it. You guys already have everything you need to do this. I'm telling you, this comes from within inside you, some sort of deep, this is like a soul path that your family has been on for a while, and everything that you need, you already have all the tools within you to do this job. You don't have to do any razzle dazzle here. Just be yourself. Listen, even if you guys don't have all the skills or all the training to do this job, trust me, it's going to come easy to you. You will be able to. And for a lot of you guys, you're going into a leadership position, or you're going to end up there, because this is part of your life purpose, okay? So I want to see if I get some advice for you guys and close out the reading. I really love this for you. I really love this. Don't tell a lot of people about your history, about your previous jobs and things like that, or like about your life in general, okay? Go outside and do stuff. Integrity is the new black. That 7 of Swords coming out and the reverse, honey, let me tell you something. It means something. And then with this purple coming out like this, I'm telling you, you guys are very intuitive. This is going to feel like you can do this job in your sleep. Like, this job is going to be very easy for you guys. But there's a higher purpose here for you. So just pay attention to that. It says it's been proven all over the place that trees and nature and fresh air and all that stuff help depression, anxiety, addiction, and pretty much anything else that you might, that might ail you. Find some place to put your feet in the grass. Didn't I say that? Or the dirt or water or anywhere that's not concrete. A 5-minute nature walk can reduce the amount of crappy thoughts in your brain drastically AF. All right, integrity is the new black. Integrity means having your actions match your values. Most of the time, integrity takes a lot of not doing stuff, not smacking people, not yelling at people, not talking stuff, not stealing stuff, not lying, not littering, and not eating your roommate's last gluten-free, soy-free vegan pizza roll. When the temptation is strong to do a bad thing, sometimes it helps write down the good thing and put it in your back pocket. It's hard to justify smacking someone when you have your ass pressed up against the word compassion. Very interesting. And then it says, your gut knows what's up. Trust that bitch. Yes. Yep. So I really like that. So that is all I have for you. About to. If it resonated, be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more readings. Feel free to leave suggestions for readings down below. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye. Hey, Pal 3, welcome to your reading. So we're going to take a look and see what we can find out in regards to what's next in your career. We're also going to see what you should do to put yourself in the best position. But I feel like for some of you guys, you might have been at a job for a while, or you might feel really comfortable, feel like you know what you're doing at this particular job. Something might have come up recently to make you feel like, I don't know whether or not I should stay here, or, you know, if I should go. Is the type of vibe it's giving here to me. I don't know. I feel like you guys have options, because I feel like, you know, you're pretty solid with where you're at, but I kind of want to explore this energy of you guys kind of wanting to see about what else is out there, like what happens if you leave. Okay, so let's take a look and see. Tell me about the current situation Pile 3 is in at their jobs. About toenails. Okay. Spirit, tell me about. Yep. Yep. You're at a cross. You guys are definitely at some sort of crossroads here. I do feel like you guys know your worth and value. You know that I feel like you guys are valued, or people do value you at your job. But it's like at this point with the grave out here, you're just like, okay, you're looking at this crossroads. Should I leave? Should I stay? Should I leave? Should I stay? Should I go? And you're like, okay, I put in all this time and hard work. Like, where can my experience take me, or where can my skills take me? Should I cut my losses and leave, and get confirmation, or should like I just kind of, I don't know, see if I can get more out of this? Okay, your mind is just reeling. So very interesting. I do feel like you are valued where you're at, which is, I don't get that. I don't typically get that a lot, but I do feel like that. The numbers 36, 29, 10, 8 could be significant here. Let's take a look and see what you guys can expect next if you were to stay at this position. Compile. Compile for you expect next. I stay in this job, Spirit. Something about a term and toil. Term and toil. You're going to feel like it's more of the same. A handshake. Agreement. The house. You guys might be interested in buying a house. You might have been saving for a house. Or you guys might just feel stable here. So I do feel like while you guys will get all your needs met here, I do feel like for some of you guys, the work might feel a little bit more hard, even though you've done it before. Possibly because you guys are ready for something new. You're ready for a change. I see you looking for a change. You're looking for something different. But whatever this deal is that you're in at your job in the future, it's going to be fair. Okay, people are going to value you. You're going to get paid accordingly. I just feel like you guys are looking for a change. This is giving 7-year itch. It's giving like midlife crisis, somebody wanting to trade in the older model for the new model type of a vibe here. This is definitely giving 7-year itch. The numbers 26 and 25 could be significant. I want to take a look and see what would happen if pile 3 went into a different position. In a different company. I feel like for some reason you guys would be quick to call out this new company, just like, y'all don't got together. Yeah, y'all don't got it together like this previous job. Look, you're gonna notice some cutting corners. Look at this vigor. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a struggle. I feel like you're not gonna get what you want out of it. I feel like you're fine where you're at, pile 3. Okay, so this is very clean cut. Let's take a look and see what else we can find out in regards to how you guys can best maximize this situation or get the best out of the situation. All right, Spirit. So how can pile 3 get the most out of this situation, Spirit? I'm getting some sort of like financial planning. Okay. I know you guys might need to go to a financial planner or talk to your tax person or something. Spirit, tell me about. I'm getting confirmation. Something about soup. Some of you guys, okay, you need to put everything out regarding your finances on the table and go through it with a fine-tooth comb. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Some of you guys might have gotten this type of an energy because you see other people doing well for yourself. It's giving that social media type of a spiral. Okay. You saw somebody else doing something better for themselves than where you think you are and like you want it to type of a vibe. This might have kickstarted it at all. Take what resonates. But we have partnership. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You're receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. I definitely get you guys should couple up with somebody, especially in the financial planning part of this, to kind of put yourself in the best possible situation. I feel like that's your best move, not changing your job, but making sure in the background everything's buttoned up to work best in your favor. And we have release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you've done something and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's success inspire you rather than frustrate you. If you can have it all, if they can have it all, so can you. And then we have clean energy food. When you fuel your body with healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So for some of you guys, I'm not necessarily getting that this is food. I'm getting that this is where you put your energy. Don't get jealous when you scroll through social media and you see all these baddies and everybody else getting it. Okay, you're a baddie too. You're just a baddie that's a little bit out of balance. You got your energy focused in the wrong place. Okay, love you. Okay, don't start getting caught up with the Joneses, pile 3. Okay, because I feel like it's gonna start leading you down a path that you guys don't typically go on. I feel like you guys are very solid, hardworking people. You have your head on straight. Don't let what other people got going for them derail you from the path that you're supposed to be on or what you're used to. Okay, because I feel like you guys are very solid people and you don't need a lot of help, if I'm being honest, other than this financial planner. I feel like you have to remember, those people, yeah, they might pop up with a new boat or a new house or a new this or new that, but what comes with it? You don't know if they were working overtime. You don't know if they're in debt. You don't know. Okay, I'm getting confirmation. So don't do that to yourself. Focus on you. Do what's within your wheelhouse. Do it like what you normally would have done if you hadn't seen them with that stuff. All right, I'm being honest. So let's take a look and see, what can pile 3 do to put themselves in the best possible position here in spirit? We're gonna get some tarot too. If you guys were considering going to a new job, that would definitely not last long. Okay, be magnetized. I feel like you guys need to stay under the radar. Okay, and keep doing what you're doing. I feel like you guys are very unproblematic people. For some of you guys, you need to spend more time with yourself. Okay, get to know yourself, get to know God. I'm getting like alone time is needed for some reason to help you recalibrate. Just be by yourself. Maybe go on a vacation by yourself if you can. Take a little short trip by yourself. What else can you find out? Yeah. I just feel like you guys are a little bit out of balance. Something threw you off. Something happened. Honor the process. Slow down. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, you guys are being cautioned to kind of rebalance a little bit. Okay, something threw you off. This is external. Something happened and it caused you to come to this crossroad. Do I want something better? I feel like you guys are, it's giving 7-year itch or midlife crisis, and it's kind of like, you don't need any of that. You don't need a sudden change, pile 3. Stay where you're at. Okay, just rebalance yourself. That's that feeling that you're getting. Okay, Spirit, let's take a look and see. Okay, access your gifts, explore your treasure chest, accept who you truly are. So this is what I'm saying. You guys already have everything that you need. You just kind of need to reassess where you're at with everything. I feel like you guys have a lot going for yourself. You just need some help to reorganize some things to make it work best for you. Okay, some sort of financial planning is what it's giving here to me. Be a beacon, be an inspiration and a light and a way for others. I feel like this is in regards to your family. Like you guys are getting ready to get into, if you take this advice, some sort of planning that's really going to help you feel more at ease for things. And I feel like you're going to inspire maybe some siblings or like some family members to do the same thing, because I don't feel like everybody in your family is doing this. Okay, so let's take a look and see, Spirit, what can pile 3 to put themselves in the best possible position with their career? This is giving long-term planning. Spirit, let's take a look and see. Yes. Yeah. You need to talk about your savings. You need to talk about your money, how the money you have coming in and things like that. You need to have a long conversation about what you want and what you need to change and what you need to save. I'm trying to tell you, it's not talking about go somewhere else. It's not talking about get a new job. It's not talking about overhaul your life, Paul 3. It's talking about working with what you got is what it's given here to me. Okay, you just need to talk to somebody about some of the things that you want and what you need to change and what you want to save. Okay, where you want to be. All right, so let's get some advice. We're going to make sure we got the reading here. Spirit, let's take a look and see. Tell me about advice. Yeah, this is definitely because I'm getting that "Make It Last Forever" song. This is definitely giving financial planning. Spirit, tell me about. feel like a lot of you guys are at a very solid company that's going to be around for a long time, or they already have been. You're going to cry about it or boss up. Pro tip, do both. I feel like you guys are at this place. You feel unsettled about something. And I feel like you guys need to feel your feelings, okay? And do it anyway, is the vibe. But it says you can do both. Real ballers feel their feelings and do what they know is right at the same time. You still the boss, even if you're the crying boss. So yeah, I do feel like you guys are a very solid person. You're in a very solid place in your life, but you're just, something's throwing you off. And it doesn't hold any merit is what it's given here to me. This is something that is very meaningless, if I'm going to be honest, pile 3. Okay, you let something like startle you for no reason. But it says, "Nah, I'm a slay. The slay in me recognizes the slay in you." I do feel like you guys slay down, but it says at some point you got to get up and act like the people you admire. You probably know someone who's slaying at life right now. Spend a day doing the things that they do. Better yet, take them to coffee and ask them how exactly to manage and slay so hard. Then recognize you are capable of the same kind of slay. So again, reach out for help, get some sort of financial planning. Self-care isn't selfish. You guys need to spend some time by yourself before you do all this, because I feel like you might be in a little bit of a whirlwind when you get into all this financial planning. But it says if you're really going to take care of yourself today, what would you do? So why aren't you doing that? No healthy person wants to sacrifice yourself for them. Really, anyone who wants that from you is a selfish jerk. Don't assume that other people in your life are selfish jerks who can't handle you doing what you need to do for yourself. And with that, I'm going to tell you guys, plan some sort of time away, okay? Collect yourself, ground yourself, get back to your center, reach out to this financial planner or whoever this is in your life that you need to reach out to. This is sort of long-term planning you need to do. And then I feel like you're going to be fine. But leaving this job, I don't feel like it's in your best interest. And that is all I have for you, pile 3. If it resonated, be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more readings. Feel free to leave suggestions for readings down below. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.